Good afternoon and welcome to Spotlight on Business. I'm J. Michael McCoy for the Urbandale Chamber of Commerce, uniquely Urbandale. Today I have my co-host Janice Wissenand here, and we're going to talk about some of the benefits of belonging to the Urbandale Chamber of Commerce. But first I want to introduce you to one of their outstanding members. Member of the Year, is that right?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, at least should be nominated.
Yep.
His name is Terry Slinde. I get that right?
You got it.
And Terry has a company called RockSolid, and he is a leadership behavior expert. Oh boy, am I going to have fun with this one. Welcome.
It's good to be here. Thank you, Mac.
So I've got a company, and I got let's just say I got a company, and Janice works with me. All right, and Janice has a terrible habit of eating peanut butter at her desk all the time, and I cannot get her to stop. You could come in and help me with that.
If it's impacting business, I can.
It impacts business all the time.
Yeah, I could do that. Basically, what I deal with is it's his skills plus behavior equals impact on business. Positive skills, negative behavior, negative impact on business. So I deal with the behavior stuff.
You're a coach.
Well, kind of, but I'm a little more trained than most executive coaches are.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done work at the University of Georgia and also at Miami of Ohio. So, and
That's
I'm an
awesome.
adjunct. I'm an adjunct to Miami of Ohio. So,
All right, so serious for a moment because Janice doesn't like peanut butter.
Yes.
But I've got a medium-sized company. I've got, what do I got? 350 employees. Tell me how you can help me.
well, if you have conflict going on in the company between two people that in fact there's impact in the business and or even a team, I can come in and I'll deal with them each individually and teach them some and help them, not really teach them, but help them discover some of their behaviors and then how those behaviors are being perceived by others. It's interesting, Mac, that as soon as I met you and you met me, we each made an assessment based on warmth and competence. And
Warmth and
competence.
Okay.
And if a person is warm and competent, those two and their behavior shows that people will follow them and work with them. But on the other hand, if they're competent but not warm, people become suspicious of them.
Okay.
An example is Toyota. If you remember Toyota's situation with the accelerator of the car,
Yeah.
and they denied culpability. People saw them as being cold but competent. And then the other one is if they're warm but not competent, then people pity you. They generally, there's
What a
pity.
nice person. Too bad they can't get their act together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's and so it doesn't
They say
necessarily.
that about me all the time. Mac, we like you, but you can't get your stuff together.
Well, they just don't understand your stuff.
That's
all.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then if warm and competent, if they don't have warmth or competence, what happens is people become disgusted with them.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Disgust. What
Yeah,
a bad
yeah.
word.
Yeah, it is. Contempt and disgust. That's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
It comes out of a book called The Human Brand that came out within the last couple of years. And it applies to companies, but it also applies to individuals. And so what I would do in a company is that I work with their people to manage those kinds of perceptions.
So what are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about. Iowa's been good to me. I've had a chance to do some wonderful things in the nonprofit world, and also in the for-profit world. I've had a lot of chances also to recreate myself, and so I'm passionate about helping people recreate themselves. We need to do that probably every 3 to 5 years. I'm also very passionate about economic vitality. I've been able to make a good living here.
Good.
And I want to be able to allow other people to also make a good living here. We have a lot of kids that leave the state, and I want to help companies become viable so that our kids can stay here. I'm passionate. Probably I'm most passionate about creating a safe place for people to grow and to take the risks that are necessary to grow.
So are you a reader?
I am a reader, vociferous.
What do you like to read?
I read a lot of spiritual stuff, a lot of Anthony DeMilo stuff, he's a Jesuit priest who wrote some stuff. I read a lot of business books. I also read a lot of historical type work. I probably read 2 or 3 books at a time
Wow.
and listen at the same. That's why I'm kind of scatterbrained because
that's all right.
I've got a lot of different. I got a lot. My wife tells me that I've got a lot of information that nobody cares about.
Well, I don't know about that. But so if you could spend an hour with anybody, living or dead, who would it be?
It's crazy. I saw that question. I think I would spend it with Archbishop Joseph Bernardine, who used to be the Archbishop of Chicago, the Cardinal Archbishop from Chicago, and he was a very, very interesting man, and thought his own way, and was willing to speak that, and I paid a price for it.
He did?
Yeah, he did. He would never be Pope.
Yeah.
He won't be now, of course, but he was very controversial, but he had an understanding about how I'm kind of a spiritual guy, and how things work in the world. You know, it's there always seems to be another dimension that's going on.
Sure.
And so he would probably be the one. I might like to be with Abraham Lincoln.
He'd be a good one, too.
Oh, he'd be a good one. Yeah,
He had warmth and
he had both.
Yeah.
He couldn't have had that without or led the country without people having trust in him and his perception. Because and even for the fact he wasn't a particularly attractive man, but obviously he exuded something.
Yeah.
That people wanted to follow him and trust him, even though they were risking a great deal.
Terry Slinde is his name, and he is the CEO of RockSolid. He works with leadership behavioral folks, and he is a leadership behavior expert. And Terry, we thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Now, Janice, Tuesday mornings, 9 o'clock, coffee. And people don't know that you, in a previous life, were a golf pro. And you led the LPGA, the Ladies Professional Golf Association. And if somebody comes over to the chamber, you'll give them a little putting. Won't you give them a little lesson on how to?
Sure.
You got your putters down there.
Remember, that was a previous life.
Well, you won't do that anymore.
It wouldn't be in their best interest.
But what you can do is set people up with great relationships and network people through the Urbandale Chamber of Commerce.
Absolutely.
And the coffee's free on Tuesday morning at 9.
Absolutely, and you can learn whatever you want to learn about the Urbandale Chamber that morning.
Yeah, that's the Meet the Chamber every Tuesday at 9 o'clock. All right, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I am J. Michael McCoy. This is Spotlight on Business. It is brought to you by the Urbandale Chamber of Commerce because we are uniquely Urbandale.